creep for the purge, and that's probably fine. But you need some way to deal with repel. And if that's how they do it, then okay. Okay, I can understand that. But they've got to... Any team that has gone up against an Omni Knight recently, just they don't get the purge. They maybe pick like a Spectre and they get a Diffusal Blade, and that's fine. That works too. And they even banned the Doom. Moscow Fire was like, we don't want that purge up on the Doom. That's an awful idea. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. But at the same time, it kind of like is like... This Enchantress needs to get that purge creep. Otherwise, this Omni Knight's going to get out of control. And the problem with the purge creep is the Satyr, whatever it's called, I think it's a Trickster. It's like, it literally takes 2 hits to die. Maybe even 1 hit later on in the game. So you have to have really good positioning with it. And then on top of that, the range for the purge is pretty freaking short, if I remember correctly. So the Enchantress creep is not even really the best way to do this. Like, it's so difficult to deal with. The ganks, however, will come early on from the Enchantress, so... I like the choice, but for NIP, it's kind of questionable, man. And on top of that, you repel a Storm Spirit. He is impossible to deal with. Repel GA Storm Spirit, not easy. And they have a Slark as well, and we saw what you could do with the Slark. Although Era had a rough game, Slark's still a very strong hero. For Moscow 5 International, their last pick coming out, we'll see what they go for. They already have the PGG Shadow Shaman. They have the Storm Spirit probably for an Necromon. They have the Slark played by ZXC probably. Maybe an offlane Omni Knight, so they need another support or an offlaner here. We'll see what they go for. But they are, I don't know. I'd rather see the Omni Knight in the offlane than anything else, but who knows. Against an anti-mage is pretty good, I think. Repel is, like, again, they don't have a long duration stun. So Repel is going to be huge this game. Like, if you get cast, you're just going to repel yourself and you're fine. You're good to go. I don't know, honestly. Like... I really don't know for Moscow 5 International or for Ninjas and Pyjamas. I'm not sure if this is the way to go. Era, he wants to play a hard farming carry, and he has that with the anti-mage. That's fine, but we'll see. 15 seconds left of reserve time for Moscow 5 International. They go for the Legion Commander. That's their offlane. Slander's probably like, give me that. Let's get in the offlane. You won't be able to kill me. Legion Omni offlane seems ridiculously broken. How are you supposed to kill her? You can't. Press the attack, just an overwhelming odds you to death. This is a tough lane. Again, for NIP, it feels like they might have gotten out drafted again because Omni Knight in the dual lane is just so good. But they banned out the Tusk instead because they know Moscow 5 love to run that strategy. Actually, that was, yeah, and they banned out the Vengeful Spirit because they think that hero's too good. And now you have to wonder, like, well, were those the right bans? And probably, I mean, like, you have to ban a Tusk card because they pick that every game, it feels like. So, NIP... They have to have a really good solid last pick here. They already have 2 supports. They have their Viper for 8 Mother, who's been playing that hero like crazy, but it didn't work out last game. They have the Anti-Mage for Era. What is their Jonas fan hero going to be? Let's find out. 40 seconds left of reserve time, and what might be the last game here for NIP. This is a tough one. This is, in fact, a toughie. What do you go if you're a Jonas fan? I mean, what worked last game? They gave him, what, Chikiro? It was okay. He played it well. I'm just surprised that NIP are having this much trouble with the draft specifically. And it's not, I mean, M5 are playing very well, but it's not like they're playing amazingly well. They're definitely defeatable.
5 seconds remaining.
We saw that against Vega when they got out drafted. They go for the offlane Enigma like Jonas fan. This worked out yesterday. Will it work out today? I don't know. You could get hexed real easily during a black hole if you don't get the Shadow Shaman. But other than that, they don't really have a way to stop him from using his black hole. They have Storm Spirit, Electric Vortex, and Duel. Duel's not going to work for Legion Commander. So it really comes down to Hex and Electric Vortex. And even Electric Vortex seems kind of sketchy. This is a pretty good 5th pick, I'd say. I'm down for this pick for NIP. But is it enough? Is it going to be enough? Can they get Era farmed up enough? Can they get the purges going against the Omni Knight? What is the plan here, NIP? Do you go for a Diffusal Blade on any of these heroes? Probably not. Don't know. There is one way you could deal with the Omni Knight without having a Diffusal Blade, and that's blinking it as the Anti-Mage, having a ton of mana break levels, and then just taking away all of his mana. It's plausible that could work. The mana pool for Omni Knight is pretty freaking low. Again, a strength hero at heart. Decent base damage, but 221 mana is not a lot. And later on in the game, he doesn't really go arcanes either. Like, he'll get a soul ring, maybe. Probably. But it just feels like maybe that's not enough. I think this is actually maybe a good choice for Arrow. If he can get, like, a Manta 2. Oh, screen runs right in. But again, they can't really kill any heroes again because you have a very, like, short duration stun. They need a Centaur Conqueror Stomp, honestly, to set things up. And even that seems like a lot to ask. Because if you go for the Dark Troll Summoner, he's just going to ensnare, and then Screen's going to be like, well, I guess I'll repel out of this now. See you later. Well, I mean, he'll repel as he's getting ensnared up, and I don't think they could kill him. Like, the ensnare obviously cancels your ability to cast anything, but still. Era is going to try to get this bottom rune spot, but top lane is going to be, your top rune spot's going to go to ZXC more than likely. Or Necromon, one of the two. And they're shadowing Screen right now. They know he's about to put a ward down, and they saw it. Seal Kid's like, it's right here. We have sentries. Let's kill Screen. Let's right-click him, get him away. There's the enchant coming out. He skills his repel, so he's forced in that situation. Enchant's pretty... sure, it's not that much mana cost. Repel is also not that bad early on in the game. I mean, Screen... Repel is actually 50 mana. Are you kidding me? That's absurd. And actually, the mana cost stays 50. Okay, this is why the hero is amazing. Valve, please. Alright, Enchantress win rate, 6.83, 31%, anti-mage win rate, 39%. Pretty much, these two heroes are not good. You put them together, they're still not going to be good. Overwhelming odds, and this dual lane is going to be rough. I really don't know about this. Yeah, man, I do my best. What'd you get? Satyr Tormentor. Not bad. Hey, man, Satyr Trickster's the way to go. Oh. I don't know about the repel. Cask, Slander, in some trouble now. Actually, the Cask bound. Slander is gonna maybe go down. There's no blink for air, though. So low in mana. Screen getting right-clicked. Oh, the anti-mage tri-lane. Oof, dangerous. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? They did take a lot of damage for that harass, though. By the way, Eric going no Quelling Blade. Wants to just get CS without any tool-assisted items, so... Dark Troll Summoner going to be enchanted up as well, and maybe Hanskid goes for a smoke. He does. He'll head towards mid, maybe. He'll try to find Necromon. Very easily gankable hero before his level 6. And 8 Mother has poison attack, so the slow's going to be there. They have Nether Toxin, so there's going to be a bit more base damage. I don't know, this could be questionable. Keep my eye on the hero bars elsewhere across the map and see, hopefully nobody else goes down. Necromon playing very far back. He knows that there's probably a smoke coming. Hanskid picks up the illusion rune. There's no ward bottom, by the way. There's no ward in the jungle either. There's no reason he should have had. He doesn't have vision in the jungle, so... Necroman actually just playing a bit patiently, and this leads Hanskid to actually just blow up the smoke gank. Slander and Screen get a back away as well. And so under the tower, Era will CS a bit. Up to 7 last hits now, and actually, Slander's ahead in CS. It's actually even right now. The Legion Commander's doing pretty well. Top lane, Jonas Fan with 7 last hits. He's using the jungle effectively. Pretty good usage of the jungle. Level 2 Eidolons as well. He'll be able to take this big creep camp in. Not bad. And PGG will come in and he'll probably just throw up an Ether Shock maybe, or take a lot of Eidolon damage if he's not careful. Alphys is ready for Jonas Fan. He has mana for it, but... Soul Ring should be the item of choice here coming out, and PGG, be careful, buddy. And ZXC comes in, he'll take some more right click. They're receiving the punishment from Jonas and Fan currently. He's feeling good. NIP off to a fast start again. Who knows though how this is going to pan out. Era's mana break at level 2 now. Doesn't even get the point in spell shield. Cask is going to go. Slander getting caught. Repel goes in and... Buddha Restoration. Air really can't stand up to that. Mana Break doesn't go through Magic Community, so something to keep in mind. Oof, Era missing both of those. That's rough. Omni and Legion are 0-3 when drafted together. Man, what are with these wonky combos? Meanwhile, mid lane, 8 Mother getting caught, but here comes the Hellbear Smash of the Vortex coming in. Necroman's going to try to man up, but there's the enchant and, well, the healing touch coming in. 8 Mother able to survive. It's actually called... Nature's Attendants. I haven't actually seen this hero in years. Don't blame me. 8 Mother is going to get the kill. First blood goes to him. Nice bait coming out from your Viper. And at that point, Storm is committed to a kill, but he goes down trying. So, 8 Mother. way in this middle lane. Really good game coming out from Hanskin there on the Enchantress, so they'll buy up a full urn. Not bad. 16 last hits for Era, and now he gets the Coin Blade. Now we can see us a bit more effectively. Top lane, PGG, zoning out Jonas Fan, who has 17 last hits, a lot of that in the jungle, obviously. Level 4 for him. So far, so good for NIP. This is, I was concerned about the outdraft, but it's actually going very well. Specifically, this offlane Omni Knight is getting everything he possibly wants. Era, again, we talked about having a rough time CSing, and that's not necessarily a byproduct of M5's pressure, but it's more a byproduct of the fact that he didn't have a Coin Blade early on, so he missed a couple of creeps. Into a pause. Really wish that didn't happen. Apparently, Jonas Fan is lagging. ZXC has a PMS. I don't think he's anything on the courier. Oh, maybe he actually does. A full Aquila coming out pretty soon. He just needs the Sage's Mask. A Mother leading the way in farm, though, currently. 25 last, it's 9 denies. And please, come in. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Back into the game. Pretty passive game thus far. And with an anti-mage, you kind of expect it to be that way, but Slander has other ideas. He has a bottle. He has an Invis Instead bottle. He's going to get Boots of Speed now, and he's level 3, so Era is currently level 5. He's getting a lot more out of this lane than Slander is, which is a far cry from what we saw in the last game, as Jonas Fan was getting obliterated by Slander and the Brewmaster. Not so this time. Hanskin with a Satyr Trickster, or Satyr Tormentor rather, and a Wild Wing Ripper is going to continue to jungle. Not the best jungling creeps, and he's not going to take the Centaur Conqueror either. 24 last hits for ZXC, and Era has now eclipsed him. I mean, this is now 8 Mother not necessarily winning every lane, but they're very close to winning every lane. Top lane is almost so good for Jonas Fan that you could consider this winning, honestly, because of how much he's getting out of the lane. Like, that's the difference maker. Slander is getting a lot, too. 19 last hits, but you usually don't see an Enigma getting 23 last hits in an off lane. A lot of that, again, coming from this camp specifically in the jungle. But this is a big creep camp, so it's not even like he's losing money there. He gets his Soul Ring. He gets a Ring of Protection. He has Boots. He has Black Hole. Bottom rune spot. Slander getting caught. Viper Strike's going to go. He's in trouble. Overwhelming odds going to go through. He's going to repel. He's going to try to fight on Hanskin, but he is done. Ball Lightning coming in, and Necroman is actually bit off more than he maybe could chew here. The heals from Seal Kid and Necroman onto the high ground here. They have vision. Arrow thinking about blinking up. The Mana Void goes just for good measure. And I don't know what changed in between last game and this game, but NIP are on a mission. PGG almost going down. Jonas Fan gets the kill. Oh my lord. It's a disaster across the board. And now Jonas Fan is definitely winning this lane. He's going to idle on the creep wave. He'll take the range creeps as well. And it is not looking good for M5. As much as they dominated game number 1, this is NIP dominating game number 2. TP coming in from screen. He'll throw up the Observer Ward onto the high ground just to get vision of 8 Mother, who is having a heck of a game. 30 some odd last hits for all of the cores for NIP right now. And 28 for your jungle Enchantress. Urn's done, has 1,000 gold to bank. Ooh, could we see the fabled Midas Enchantress? Something that we haven't seen for years. PGG, Black Hole, it's gonna go. He's gonna get caught. Seal Kid gonna walk right in. He has his cast, he's gonna throw it up. The right click's gonna be there. He's got the shackles, he's got the hex, he's gonna pop it off, and Seal Kid is just saying, I'm getting this kill. He just waits a bit long, and Jonas Fan's like, yeah, that's kind of rude. But nice Black Hole usage. They get the kill. 5-0. PGG with 2 deaths already. They're up to a 4,000 net worth lead. Oh my lord. That's 7 minutes into the game. And ZXC is going to have a heck of a mid-game to turn this around. Pounce missing out of Jonas Fan cancels up the clarity, and now they're going to ball lightning in. Not that much mana. The Electric Vortex is going to go, and Jonas Fan's going to fall. Eidolon's doing some damage. ZXC pops up the Shadow Dance, though, and they get the kill. Their first kill is on a pretty farmed Enigma offlane, and Necroman getting involved early because he knows he can't farm mid. Enchantress pick ban percent, 6.80, 38% of the drafts, 6.81, 20% of the drafts, 6.82, 3% of the drafts, and 4% for this patch. That's actually not surprising to me. Literally TI3, Enchantress picked a ton, which I think that might have been... 6.80 was like TI after TI3. It was like, I think the patch after TI. I might be wrong, actually. Actually, I'm 100% wrong. What patch was 6.83? Hold on, let me look. Or 6.80. Terrorblade. Terrorblade was the 6.80 patch. So it was after TI3, before TI4, I believe. Yeah, it must have been. New Blooms, right before TI4, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that was a while ago, man. Yeah, I think Enchantress was something like 50% pick rate at TI3 or some... Not 50%, but it was up there because Chen was picked up a lot too. PGG getting Viper Stricken, right-clicked as well. That'll be the kill. 8month is going to try to TP away, but the Electric Vortex is going to go. Nice rotation from Necromon to secure the kill, and he'll have his Soul Ring done now as well, but Treads are still a long ways off. Bottom lane, Seal Kid getting chased down. Screw doesn't have a Degen or a proc yet, and doesn't have it skilled up. The aura is not there. Slander is going to pick up his Treads. So Treads bottle... 32 last hits to the 50 of Era at 9.5 minutes. Again, 50 CS is kind of just like you like to get there. It's not like the best, but it's not awful either. So top lane, ZXC and PGG, and they're gonna continue to farm. PGG's like, I don't want to die again. I'm not having a fun time on this Shadow Shaman like I had last game. I will say this though, I like them picking up the Shadow Shaman. I like the Rasta choice, at least to the first game. This game maybe not so much, but PGG, he's looking to go game with ZXC. ZXC has 1,000 gold to bank, maybe an early Blink Dagger pickup. Meanwhile, Seal Kid getting chased down. Duel's available, and they're trying to get it off. Ball Lightning, and actually Seal Kid jukes them. Electric Vortex, there's the duel. Purification, wow, that's a huge combination. Duel plus Purification seems kind of ridiculous, but it's a tough combo to get off. You have to really get that blink for Slander. And now it is the Midas, the famed Midas Enchantress coming out for the Hanskin blue player. Screen, Black Hole from the high ground for Jonas and Fan. Screen gets caught, what a play. Repel trying to get off, actually just gets enough mana. Electric Vortex coming through Necromon. Arrow getting caught, he can blink away in a second, will do so. Black Hole kind of useless. Necromon, Ball Lightning's back to the low ground, realizing that maybe that wasn't a good choice. And they spent a lot of time, and because of this, PGG gets level 6 and he gets off the ultimate top and they get the tower.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright. The solo Black Hole, they needed the Midnight Pulse on top of it, they just didn't have it. And Eric tried to right click, but he doesn't even have Battle Fury yet. He has Treads though. Might be about a 13-14 minute Battle Fury for Era. He already has the Claymore in the Ring of Health, so let's see. About 2,000 gold before he can complete it. 875 for the Void Stone and 1,200 for the Broadsword. He's still ways away, actually. Probably 14 minutes for the Battle Fury, especially if he gets ganked. They might go for an Electric Vortex. No mana for Duel, though, for Slander. That's the problem. They can't really fight without that, but they're going to try to. Arcane's on cooldown for Screen. Slander is going to bottle up. PGG has Arcanes, but he's not there. Tower's going to get taken down. Hanskin gets it. It's just that easy. So they kind of just say, we don't have mana on our Duel Artist. We have to back up. We can't really do anything here.
Top tower is under attack.
Oh, boy. Arcanes go again, and Slander's pretty far off of getting a blink. He's sitting at 500 gold now. He'll just try to CS as best as possible. Era is your leading net worth hero in the game. Perseverance now done. 1,100 gold away from that Battle Fury with Treads on top of that. 14 minutes is it's not a bad timing. Nothing to scoff at. Oof. The ZXC pause, the disconnect from Necroman. These guys were watching some DAC last night with the lag that was happening, some pause issues that was going on. I missed a lot of the good games, apparently. I did the first 3 with Dakota. That 3rd, 4, 8 mother. The Midas Viper, is that a thing? Looks like it might be. ZXC, if they get a kill top, he certainly gets his Blink Dagger. Mech's done, though, for Enigma, if he can fly that out before he gets ganked. Well, hold that thought. Electric Vortex going in, the right click, and the pounce goes, just misses, but it's enough for the kill. Zixi will get it, and he'll go pick up his Blink Dagger from the side shot more than likely. Mid lane, Screen, and 8 Mother going toe-to-toe, but the Viper Strike, though, repel. Okay. Guardian Angel skilled up. He was thinking about maybe popping it if he got dove. TP from ZXC. He doesn't buy his Blink, actually, for whatever reason. Maybe he sends it out now. Maybe he's not buying it altogether. Who the hell knows what's going to happen? There we go. Seal Kid running down the low ground. PGG getting caught out. Serpent Ward. Seal Kid's got to be careful, but the Enchantress impetus damage is more than enough, and they'll start clearing up these Serpent Wards as well. Awkward, PGG.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
3,000 net worth lead for NIP. It's dwindled a bit since we've seen that last pause. And Vault Lightning coming in. It looks like actually a thing from Necromon was trying to find the kill, but Era's just going to go mid. See the tier 1 tower get assaulted here by Eidolons, Enchantress creeps, and 8 Mother right click. Slander's TPing in. He really can't. Well, actually, he just overwhelming odd killed everything. I was like, he can't kill that, but I was wrong. Blink, pounce, Hans getting in trouble. Nature's Attendants. Oh, Hans getting is in some trouble. Ball lighting through. Stormstreamer actually gets the kill. Pops the deity. He's got a bottle up as well. They have Black Hole, but Soul Ring is not popped yet to use it. Necromon thinking about jumping back in. A Blink pounce might go again for ZXC if they're not careful. They're going to find somebody. They're really thinking about diving this. They know that Anti-Mage can't fight. This is the time for M5 to go. And they're just diving a bit too far. They're going to stay up under the high ground now. Serpent Ward's not available for 50 seconds. Necromon's still with the double damage. That double damage wasted. Almost it feels like Arrow bottom lane is going to keep getting farm. It's going to be 15 minutes. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, they destroy Seal Kid. Repel goes, or I think it was Purification. Hex up an 8 Mother. Slander thinking about jumping in. Really tough to duel him, though. Attack speed slow. Corrosive Skin. PGG getting repelled. He's going to get press the attack as well. He'll heal up. Malphite is there, but the repel is really good. Hex up maybe onto Jonas and Fan will be. But there's going to be the enchant. He's dead. Purification goes. They're really wasting time here, but they actually do secure the kill. And Era is mid, and guess what? His Battle Fury is done as soon as he just buys that last component. And he will, and we'll send it out. 15-minute Battle Fury for Era with Treads. Not bad. Blink. Jonas and Fan in trouble. He has Black Hole. Might use it here. Mech's going to go. Purification obliterates him, though. And now ZXC with Shadow Dance back to full health. The Screen's going to repel himself. Now the cast bouncing through, but doesn't really do much there. M5. They're not done yet. Anti-Mage is going to be a force to be reckoned with, but at least when it's 4 versus 5, they're making things happen. They're losing PGG, and that's about it. They're getting fights that are going their way.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they're getting it back in their favor, the net worth at least. Slender's going to go mid, and if he can win a fight here, he will have his Blink Dagger, but instead he's going to take the farm. Top lane Era pushing up. They'll TP up ZXC. Era blinks away. Ball lightning in. They spot out Era, but they need an electric vortex. Ball lightning, and they have it. Pound's gonna go through, but oh man, that spell shield's so good. Prevents so much of the damage coming out. ZXC's really gonna need to work on getting right click more than anything else. And the Orchid is fine, but I don't know if they can still get the kill with the Orchid even. Which he's very far away from. Necromount has a quarterstaff. That is it. But there's the Blink Dagger for Slander. Now the Black Hole onto ZXC. The Shadow Dance gets off. They're trying to cleave. And he will be able to pounce in onto Jonas and Fan here. The Purification goes. The Midnight Pulse is up. Now they get the kill. Era has to blink away here in a moment. He just walk away. It looks like he's going to blink now. And big turnaround. Black Hole used. Blink pounce misses. Era dodges it barely. ZXC going to work. Gets an Essence Shift proc or two. But now the TP reaction's in. And really good play from ZXC. He is keeping this game in favor of M5, or at least close to in favor. Bottom lane, Hanskin might get caught by Slander in a Blink duel. They have somebody on the backside. It is PGG. Oh, Hans getting some trouble. Press the attack's going to go. Duel comes out, and they get the shock as well. I don't think they get the duel win, but they are getting close. They can't get the kill, actually. Nature's Attendant's too strong. Slander's blocked in. He's going to walk right into Era. Era is going to get the kill, and he's going to look for more as well. He has his Mana Void. PGG in trouble, but he hexes him up. Meanwhile, they're going to jump in onto Jonas and Fan mid. He's been getting obliterated these past couple of fights. Pops the mech to Purification, doing so much damage. He is dead as hell. Nice fight coming out from M5, despite losing Slander there. Yeah, they needed to get the duel before Nature's Attendants got off. Otherwise, that's just too difficult. And now the Smoke of Deceit. PGG looking like he might die again. Hanskin comes through. The Enchant's ready. Hailbear Smasher not quite there. They're going to go on Screen instead. He'll repel himself. Viper Strike goes. He could GA, and in fact he will. And they can't chase any further.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And M5 are barely staying afloat, it feels like. TP coming in from Slander. Overwhelming odds go. Repel onto ZXC, pounce onto Seal Kid, he's dead. Ball Lightning, they're looking for 8 Mother, they're going to find him, they're going to pull him in. 8 Mother, even with the magic resistance, gets the duel off. Slander is going to fall. Hanskin out of mana. ZXC could go for the kill, decides not to. Good turnaround. M5, they're hitting their timing now, they're hitting their stride. If only they can get these tier 1 towers. Era's gonna blink and he knows everything is on his shoulders right now. He has to farm up. He has to get some items going. He hasn't died, I don't believe. Yeah, he's got 2-0-0. If he dies, he's in trouble. Oh, and he even gets the denial of a cheeky play. Seal Kid actually pounce misses from ZXC. Now they're gonna try to go on him. He's gonna Shadow Dance though, and they just can't get the kill. ZXC has too many tools at his utensil to be able to go down here, and now he actually has an ultimate orb as well. Necromon, what about him? Oblivion Staff number 1 done. Oblivion Staff number 2 going to be done pretty soon. Oh, look at this aggressive posture from M5. Hanskin is going to get spotted out. Nature's Attendance is going to go. Blink, Duel is going to fly. Purification, more than enough damage. And Slander now up to 30 damage.
Tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
The latest AM Battle Fury in 6.83 was 25-45 from Retema Mana of 4 AC when they defeated NIP in Star Series. They won? Did they win that game? Sounds awful. There's no way they should win that. Midnight Pulse, ZXC. Ooh, Cask. Oh, he's in trouble. He has no Shadow Dance. He gets jumped on. The Malphus goes. Big kill for Era. That is a wicked 6 streak that goes his way as Yasha fully completed. My goodness. Big kill. But bottom lane is going to get pressured now. Yeah, he had no Shadow Dance and no Blink Dagger. He was low and healthy. He stayed top too long. Very good kill. No Black Hole even necessary for Yonason fan. Seal Kid will TP bottom. They're going to have to just ball lightning away. Tier 2 tower getting assaulted, but it probably won't go down here. Slander's staying, but he should leave immediately. TP top coming out. That'll be Necromon. Ball Lightning, Electric Vortex. TP rotations are going to be a bit slow. Era's thinking about blinking. He will do so. Necromon might shadow him. Gets the deny first and foremost. Era actually brings the range creep with him. But he's going to blink further down and he'll try to TP away, and he is going to make it out. So tier 1 tower denied. Very good defense coming out. Necromon doing a lot of damage there. Is this it? M5, are they in a position where they might take this series? Are they going to come back? They are 1,000 net worth ahead now. And Era and NIP have not been taking good fights. The movement from M5 has just been better. The play has been better. Era is in a position where he knows that he has to get farm, otherwise this game and the series and their hopes for Dota PIT Season 3 are over. And the most unlikely of teams, Vega and M5, to make their way to Dota PIT Season 3, it might happen. ZXC, his second ultimate orb about to be completed up. Got enough money for it. He'll buy it. Not wasting any money. Yeah, Shadow Dance, he's getting maybe ganked here. 8 Mother is here bottom, pops the Midas off. ZXC is thinking about staying around, which is not a good idea. Yeah, well, TP in, Slander bottom. Storm Spirit's kind of low. He gets his Orchid. 21-minute Orchid, not bad. Seal Kid's going to get spotted out. And Shadow Dance, oh boy. Death Ward gets canceled immediately. 8 Mother's got to try to TP out. They don't see him. Duel's not going to get off. Slander can't get there in time. Still, a kill's a kill. And they don't really have to use much for it. ZXC pops his Shadow Dance, but it's down a long cooldown. And he's very close to his Scotty. Blink Scotty. At this timing would be pretty good. Orchid, Yodason fan, got to try to TP. Electric Vortex is going to go. Necro's not doing the most damage to him. He has mech. He's going to use it. M5. Oh, the black hole. No, Yodason fan. Oh, what a mistake. Oh, no. Era's still chasing Necroman, but they lose the tier 2 tower bottom. Oh, he used it and they canceled it immediately. He knew. He knew, man. He knew. What a disaster. PGG's got to push out top. Ether Shock. Oh, my lord. Look at that damage. Look at the gold he gets. Blink Dagger's very close to being completed. And in fact, Omni Knight is going to have an axe soon. He's like 1 component away. Well, he just needs to buy the second one pretty much. He's like 150 away from that, but... Oh. And then what? 9-second Guardian Angel? Forget that. No way. Does the PGG Black Hole transcend teams when he's in the match? Who knows, man. The PGG Black Hole is like a folklore at this point. It's like it's been rumored to exist, but it actually, who knows? Jonas and Fan being affected by the gravitas of the situation. TP coming in from Slander and NIP. They're not on the ropes yet, but you could bet with a couple fights going lost, they're in some trouble. Slander blinks so close, but they actually can't get the kill on Aaron. He might just TP now. Walking in his PGG, he'll find Steel Kid backs up. Now the Mantis style going PGG getting blown up. They actually kill 1 for 1. Aaron getting orchided. But where is the follow-up? They got to get a Slander blink duel, and they're not going to find it. I don't think he had it, actually. Bottom lane, though, mid lane, I should say. Onskin getting chased down. ZXC, it's time to leave. It's a good try. Scotty is at the secret shop. He'll have to just blink away and should send it to him now. I mean, he's getting chased, yes, but send out that Scotty, buddy. Or go back and get it. One of the two. Oh, he actually doesn't have the Orb of Venom yet. And he's like 1 creep away from it. There we go. ZC's gonna get his... Oh, the crew might get sniped. Oh, maybe not. Dark Pact already used. Shadow Dance and cooldown for 5. He'll pounce away. Scotty's gonna keep him up and alive for the most part. He's very tanky now. Almost up to 2,000 HP. ZXC. Almost level 3 with the level 3 Shadow Dance. Your regen in darkness, I should say. Or the shadows, if you will. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. Era continues to farm up. 4 kills, 190 CS, Belt of Strength, Basher coming soon. So he's actually ahead of ZXC, and ZXC is so farmed right now. So that means Ares even more farmed. The ZXC might have been spotted out by that ward. Nope. Pounce goes in, actually onto an illusion. They'll find another 2 illusions here they'll try to clear. Ether shot going in. ZXC is going to lose some mana from this, to be sure. They're going to run away from them, actually. Seal Kid with the very deep penetration warding mission coming out, and the smoke from M5. They're going to TP bottom. Cask's got to go. Jonas and Fan. Slander chasing down Seal Kid. Press the attack. Seal Kid. Duel's going to go. Blink coming in. ZXC is going to get this kill. Black Hole onto 2, though, but the ball lighting. Electric Vortex might go. Necroman is out of mana. Slander with the Blade Mill still pops up, but he's done. Yodas and Fan might be in trouble. ZXC Shadow dances away. It's a 2 for 1 so far. They do have the GA Ultimate Aghanim Scepter. Mana Void is about to go, and it destroys him. It destroys Necroman. ZXC with 1 more right click. He's dead. They might even have to pop GA. No, triple kill for Era. GA is too late. Oh, he waited too long. Too long. Big fight for NIP and M5. Big black hole from Yodas and Fan. Eric comes in and cleans house. More than enough money to buy a Basher now. And this is their game. Anti-Mage is too difficult to deal with now. He has a Manta Style. He has enough damage. It's just too much, I think. I mean, they have so much time to work with now, too, to be able to take down these towers. 2-2 bottom's gonna fall. 2-2 Mika can push in. They can even go for Roche. PGG walks casually through the lane only to maybe die. Purification. He repelled Era, who only Manta Styles out of it. That was kind of weird. Press the attack on a PGG. Okay, he should have died there. He repelled Era. That's a problem. Basher is gonna fly out now, though. I don't know, man. This game was looking good for M5, and then that fight just was a disaster. Absolute disaster. And NIP is actually probably going to look to control this by getting a tier 2, by getting Roshan, by getting something. And M5 with big mistakes coming across the board. Necromon using his ball lighting, going all the way in. And with level 3 ultimate, then that's not going to... He'll have enough mana for Electric Vortex, but with level 2, it's just not enough. It was too much from Necroman. Game's not out of hand for M5 yet, but it's only going to get more difficult as the game goes on. Arab maybe picks up a BKB. He gets tankier with like a heart or a butterfly. And ZXC he'll be able to stand up because of Eston Shift being so good against the hero, but they have to play better. Screen needed to get that GA off, but he just didn't have the Axe Scepter yet. And he didn't want to use it. And he wasn't really in the fight, so M5 do the smart thing, they'll head to Roshan, but you can be sure that M5 or NIP might want to contest this. They don't have vision though, that's the problem. And ZXC is going to work on Roshan. Press the attack goes, and Necromon will push out bottom. And without Era here, NIP, and especially without Black Hole, this is kind of a questionable engagement. And Roche is still getting lower and lower and lower, and NIP just give it away. They'll see some of the, I mean, that's not going to do anything. And Era seems to be doing the right things, foot pushing top with his Manta style. But what's his next item? Is he going just straight Abyssal? He is. And now it's really hard to man fight Era. I mean, you really have to Orchid Era at this point. Lots of Radiant Vision coming out. They know exactly where M5 are. And Necromon goes right into the jungle here. And I mean, the jungle of heroes that are there for NIP. Necromon's got to get out, but that was a bit questionable. They see that Jonas and Fan is bottom. They want to try to engage onto Era, but he's going to go straight to the jungle. And they actually just counter ward real quick because there's a gem now on ZXC. They'll head top lane. The only hero out of position is Hanskin. He's got a TP scroll, so I don't know what they're going to try to find here. Oh, they are very deep in. They have an Observer ward now. It's going to give them some nice vision. They might have spotted out the heroes going top, but Necromon knows that Hanskin's in the jungle, actually. BKB for Jonas and Fan's done. Okay. They have nothing to stop that except for duel now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The tier 2 tower getting assaulted. Midnight Pulse is on the ground. Era split pushing bottom lane. They want to force him back to the tier 3 in the racks. And it looks like it's going to fall. Cliff goes. The last second, press the attack, and goodbye tier 2 tower. Era cutting the creep wave. And there's one range creep. There's another creep wave coming in. TP's coming in. Ball lightning. They're going to go into Jonas. Fan can't get the BKB off. He's dueled and dead. He just bought Diffusal Blade for 8 Mother. That's a huge pickup. ZXC getting Viper Strike and press the attack. They will repel him as well. Separate Ward's going through. But there is no creep wave. Era split the wave before coming. And so backdoor protection is going to be enabled pretty soon. Viper Strike goes again. They're going to go into Hanskin and Necromon, but the Abyssal onto PGG. Maybe not the target. ZXC, he's going to have this Aegis. He goes to work, gets 2 kills, and they can't chase him down. They will have to back again because there is no creep wave. Air goes in. They have GA. They're going to use it. No, they cancel it. They want to force this out. Slander thinking about jumping it again. Has duel in 10 seconds time. TPing away. Necromon happy with what they've secured. No tier 3 tower, but a couple of kills. This is a tough, tough game for M5 now. But a very good hold for Era and the rest of his squad. He casually walks top lane. No observer ward there for either team. Dire wards are all in base, or near the base anyway. Slander's going to take bottom. Maybe he goes for a BKB. Mana Void could be a big issue. He has his Blade Mail now, obviously, but you know. I mean, Era, they have to kill him. It's so hard, though. It just was not expended during that fight, and they still have it for a minute, 2 minutes. It looks like a minute and 45. Screen is going to get jumped. Repel, he gets Abyssal, Viper stricken, and diffused. He's dead. Nice Diffusal Blade coming out. I like the fact that 8 Mother picked this up. I don't mind that. Well, he already has his Aghanim Scepter. Mech was built by Jonas Fan, so there's really no other item he needs. And Diffusal Blade is certainly a very good option for Viper. Just because of this game in general. They get the Yules as well coming out from Hanskin. They're going to smoke up. Era's not a part of the smoke, but he can join them shortly. And they smoked right on the ward. Did they see that? I think so. PGG's going to TP towards the tier 2 tower mid. They realize they're coming top. Slander is invisible, actually. And they're pushing into the mid lane. They say, we have Aegis. They're outside of the base. Let's go. Let's push down mid. Let's take this. And Screen's the only hero not alive. But with global GA, I don't know if he needs to be in the fight. Repel would be nice for ZXC to have, but they're going to go to the high ground. Necromon's here, and some TP rotations are going to get forced. Cliff's not available, and the tier 3 tower getting assaulted. TP's forced. Mass TP rotations coming in. Era hasn't rotated yet. The Serpent Ward's now up. Omni Knight back alive, walking down mid currently. Hanskin TPing in as well. ZXC's going to right-click this. Viper Strike goes yet again. He'll just Dark Pact, but that doesn't take it off. He's taking a lot of damage here. He wants to get as much onto the melee Rex as possible. There's the Aegis. Era's taking the tier 2 tower top, by the way. Rax mid in some trouble. ZXC getting now pissed up. Dark Pact's it off. Purification. Repelled now on him. They defuse it off immediately. Shadow Dance is available. He's not going to use it. GA still not used as well. Mules onto the Storm Spirit. He'll ball lightning away. Press the attack on his ZXC. BKB goes for Yonason fan. What? Not sure why that happened. They know BKB's down though. They should at least. They're going to keep trying to push into this creep wave. They're so close to getting that melee Rax. Necroman will come back down mid. It's the 5th time Omni and Viper have faced each other in 6.83, but the first time Viper went Diffusal in the patch. They don't have any of the real Diffusal carriers, though. ZXC getting enchanted. Repel's going to go as well. Yonason fan is just, he's looking for a black hole. He's licking his lips, but he just can't get in range. Diffusal blade. Oh, he Dark Pacted the Diffusal off. Now Yonason fan getting orchided up. Now the GA, but ZXC can't get really in range. Era, Ment is out, but in trouble. Black hole. He blinks away just in time. Where's the follow-up? GA still going. There's a lot of magic damage. Necromon ball legs away. They get actually a shackle onto Era's illusion. ZXC is going to fall. The gem is on the deck. Era sitting in the backside for moral support. Slander looking to TP away. He might make it out in time. He will. Mana Void, and actually, they get the kill. AR comes in with a Mana Void and kills him. And that might have gotten off in base, actually. Where did he die? Yeah, he died in base. Very good defense coming out for NIP. They were so close to killing Era. So damn close. And he might have had his Talisman of Evasion for that fight, and that's the reason why they couldn't get it done. And ZXC just couldn't get up to the high ground to right-click him. They had Viper restricted him. They were making sure he wasn't moving anywhere. The Shadow Dance was still used as well, and it's too much, man. Too much kiting. They're really doing a good job. Diffusal Screen is really in trouble. Purification will try to TP. That's the smart play, and he'll make it out. Butterfly now done. MKB is going to have to be built for Slark. But NIP, because of Era's farm, they are taking this game, it looks like. Well, at least they'll take the tier 2 tower. The game's not over yet, obviously, but they are playing really solid Dota now. At the beginning of the game, not so much. And they're very close to forcing this to game number 3. Cliff goes onto the tier 2 tower. Slander looking to jump in. Overwhelming odds. Blows up the creep wave and the Eidolons, but Slark now alive. Era going to the jungle with Sealkin and Hanskin. His bodyguard down bottom. Big wave. But more TP reactions. Top lane, Necromon and Era kind of sparring off. Era's going to back up into the jungle. Necromon not really going for the kill. No BKB for AM. He's pretty tanky, though. And Roche is going to be respawning in who knows how long. And ZXC is going for the MKB, unsurprisingly. I don't know. It's a close game, man. Who knows who's going to come out on top? Mid melee Rax is pretty much back up to full health for NIP. That's a big issue for them. Oh my god, Necroman's pretty much out of mana. He's going Hex, and he has to. That's the only way to take Era out. Very short Roche respawn, but this might not benefit M5. NIP is in the very near vicinity. Roche about to respawn. PGG is going to spot it out. We'll ping it up quickly. Slander going for a Sultros next. ZXC inside of the pit. Serpent Ward's placed down as well. Maybe a smoke coming out. Hanskin actually, I think, is trying to get Ags as an Ogre Club. Gem's up for PGG. 8 Mother will pick it up now, and somebody else get the gem on the other side of things? I don't know what happened to that other gem. Somebody had it. Oh, it was PGG's gem. Never mind. Sorry, I got confused there for a second. Roche is done. ZXC picks up the Aegis, and he can now successfully, and he can buy his MKB at, as a whole item now without really fear of not having buyback. Yonason fan getting caught out. The damage, the X, the mech's going to keep him alive. Necroman out of mana. Press the attack. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, Enigma took a lot of damage, but he's fine. He's just going to get earned up. Next on cooldown, though. No BKB forced either. Down mid goes Era. He'll push this set with his Manta Illusions. What does he have after his Butterfly? 3.2k gold. I think you go BKB now, honestly. I don't see what else you buy. You already have Abyssal. You already have Manta. You already have Butterfly. GA's used? What? Why? No, that's a huge mistake. Oh no, GA is now on cooldown for 140 seconds. Oh, that's not good. I think top lane was maybe... No, I don't know why they used that. There's no reason to. Micro and Courier. Oh no, that's the worst. I don't know if they saw that, but you could bet NIP are going to try to take advantage of it. That is an awful mistake. That's unfortunate. And now the defense top lane without Guardian Angel is so difficult. They have to get the perfect engagement onto his Era. I mean, if they do try to go top, but who knows? I don't think they were smoked up, and actually they were really looking for a kill. They had this really nice vision of the Uber Cliff here and the surrounding jungle, but fighting into Aegis is difficult, and PGG's bottom, and if they decide to commit, they could easily just plop down the Superborn's bottom lane and maybe take down a tower. But guess who TP's in? It's 8 Mother, and PGG now needs to back away. He's going to TP out. He's going to go back home. So this Guardian Angel is just more of a waste for M5 than anything else. Like, they're not pushing down mid because, like, Screen doesn't have this, and they'll wait another 80 seconds before they're really aggressive, I think, and they don't really have all the time in the world. They can't afford to wait, honestly, so they're going to smoke up, and ZXC doesn't get hit up with the smoke somehow. I don't know how that happened, but he's going to run down mid instead. Ag's now done for the Enchantress. They have so much damage, both magic and physical. Slander moving towards bottom. Necromon is going to bottle up his Illusion Rune. The Hex is coming out, so there are ways to deal with NIP, but now there is that BKB for Anti-Mage, and now it's very hard. And he should have enough for buyback too. Not for another couple of... for like a creep blade he won't, but he'll farm that up so fast that it's not even going to matter. Yeah, I mean, by the time they get to the base, he's going to have buyback. I would imagine. Necroman's sitting bottom here underneath the Sentry Ward. Top lane, Jonas and fans pushing in. What do you do for M5, man? I feel like you have to go, but will they? Repels up into ZXC. Center Conqueror Stomp, Viper Strike on his ZXC. Diffusal, he'll actually just pop the Sark Pact in. Jonas and fans back home. And I think they made a mistake going on to the melee Rex instead of the range Rex when they were here last time. This Viper Strike is absurdly annoying. Serpentworms are going to go. ZXC's going to lead the way. Ball Lightning coming in. Necroman trying to fight, but there's the Abyssal Blade onto Necro. He is dead. He can buy back and Ball Lightning in, but it's time to leave, I think, if you're M5. BKB pops up for Jonas Van. Gets a big black hole off onto 3. Here comes Zera. 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead. That's the Aegis. Abyssal is now down. Yes, ZXC's got a Dark Pact to just TP away. That's probably the right play, but... Or not Dark Pact, excuse me, Shadow Dance. But that is a huge fight. Big black hole for Jonas and Fan. Oh, my lord. That just won them the game, I think. And Bot's picked up for Era. He's going to Bot's top. And he knows that there's only one hero alive, and he can't really stand up to him. ZXC will not have buyback if he dies also. So he can't really get close to defend. He has to just cliff and wait for his team to survive. Or just to come back alive. Buyback coming in from Necroman. A Hex up onto Era. He will have buyback. Gets pounced up on. In some trouble. Not dead yet, though. Manta's out. He'll blink away. Ball Lightning further. Necroman Orchid's up. Gets the kill. No buyback, though, for the AM. I thought for sure he would have it, but he just bought bots. Necroman does fall. Again, the impetus damage is too much. So, 1-for-1 trade, and they can't push down mid because, well, number 1, Top's pushed in. And number 2, without Necroman, it's very difficult to try to fight. But, I mean, that's the biggest nuisance now dealt with. They finally get the kill on him, and this time he doesn't have buyback. But I don't think NIP really lose much out of this. I'd be very surprised. Seal Kid's running. The Hex is going to go. Shackles, baby. Pounces up. Seal Kid's dead. Nice pick. So 2 heroes dead for about a minute now, and Really, you just need to push down mid and hope for the best at this point, even without Necromon. PGG's got to pick up a point booster more than likely. He's level 14, so no level 3 rewards yet. Screen is saying we need to go. Let's go now. And then the creep wave is really just not going to be there anytime soon. And Jonas the Fan is doing his best to split push top. He doesn't push that fast, but he'll be able to clear the creep wave up pretty quickly. They're pinging on him. Necromon will be able to deal with him once he respawns out. I think that's what they're saying at this point. And Silkross, now with this aura, they could go to work. The Super Wars are going to bring this down pretty fast. There is no glyph. Repel is up on ZXC. Gets diffused, actually. Needs to be careful. Has Shadow Dance. Purification goes. Now the Shadow Dance goes as well. He'll just TP away. The Super Wars going in. Black Hole from Jonas and Fan just not there. They take down the Melee Rex. Range Rex stay alive. All right, M5. Slow playing this. Nice play. One building down. Like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 to go. Maybe the next Roche, but that's pretty far away. Era has respawned, and now he will have buyback if he goes down. Very frightening. Enigma picks up the Ags. Oh God. If they weren't in trouble before, they certainly are now. That is a lot of damage. Black Hole with Blink. I mean, they just need to get one good fight. NIP need one good fight, and they win the game. For M5, it's a little bit more than that. They need to just be able to kill an anti-mage, I think, and they could siege the base within a Silkross now. In fact, ZXC also has enough money for another item pretty soon. But I don't see this game ending anytime soon. Oh, maybe it will. NIP, they're sticking together. No smoke on any of them. It looks like they're just going to try to head top, maybe. A level 2 defusal for 8 Mother. He's only got 5 charges left, so they have to be pretty careful with how they use these. And maybe Arago's Heart. He's actually 6 slotted. I don't know what else you buy now. Basher is now up for the Slark, and he won't have buyback. They're all inning right now, as of right now. I think that's fine. We'll see another short duration Roshan. They know it's going to be up, and at the very earliest 8 minutes. So they're keeping a close eye. Roche is about to, well, a minute 30. Not bad. Not bad for M5 at least. And TP's back. Slender's here. 2K gold in the bank. Silkross, he will have buyback, but I mean, at this point, if one fight goes wrong for M5, then it won't matter if you have buyback or not. It's just going to be game over at that point. Oh, they're going to jump in on ZXC and Slender. Maybe they have heroes nearby. Hanskin's ready to go. They're pinging them out. They know that Era and Hanskin might be nearby. Oh, this is dangerous as all hell. Bottom lane. Orchid, Serpent Wars, 8 Mother in trouble, not dead yet. Mech not going, 8 Mother's done. They don't have the Mech, the Guardian Angel top lane. They go in, ZXC pops the Shadow Dance. Era going to work with the BKB. Slander can't fight, this is out of mana, can't duel. He'll try to run. Black Hole onto 2 coming in, big Black Hole from Jonas and Fan. Look at the damage, Slander's dead, Screen's dead. One of them has buyback, the other does not. Dark Pact away. Necromon comes in. Long range usage of that Ball Lightning, but they really just, they don't do anything there. I mean, that's just a Black Hole now is down. Screen's dead. The buyback force from Slander. So, and the good thing about that fight for M5 in is they take it outside of their base. So they stay alive. They stay around. ZXC heading top lane. No buyback still if he goes down. So slippery. So difficult to deal with. Era now continuing bottom. He has 5,000 gold. He'll probably end up getting 10,000 gold. And probably a lot more than that at the end of this game. With how things are progressing. He has 33,000 net worth. I would be shocked if M5 could pull this one out because of how farmed Era is. And they're actually going to head over to Roche. No Dire Observer Ward, and it's up. They have no idea. And Era is going to take this pretty fast. And I don't know who gets the Aegis, though. He doesn't have room for it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ball Lightning. Observer Ward countered. Roche is going to be taken out of the pit. And Necromon sees it. It's going to put the Remnant inside the pit. They know that it's been taken a bit. The damage has been dealt. Necromon ball landing's back out. This is Cheese Roche, by the way. They're going to smoke and they're going to wrap around. And ZXC goes straight into Roche. No black hole for 100 seconds. But Era is here. He is ready to go. Slander is smoked up as well. Era has not had a smoke pop yet. It's about to blink in. ZXC getting Abyssal Ball Lightning in. Oh no! Oh no! What an untimely disconnect from screen. Oh, that's maybe the worst thing that could possibly happen. You notice a fan is like, this is not good. No black holes. ZXC is Abyssal. He didn't Dark Pact. Necromon's gonna come in, but Era should clean. I think ZXC is dead now. I'm pretty sure he's dead, and there's no buyback coming out from ZXC, I don't think. He's 456 gold away, unless they somehow get a kill before he dies. This Guardian Angel needs to go immediately, but he doesn't have it, does he? Oh, it's 40 seconds away. Oh no, this is an awful fight. They can't take this. M5 are about to lose this game, I think. And NIP, this might be their go time. The G is called. Here we go. ZXC Shadow Dance does get off. Necromon has the ball landing away, and they jump in. Oh, the double kill with the Mana Void. Necromon completely out of mana. PGG gets obliterated. Slander is running away, but Era is just going to go to work now. Blade Fury up and ready to go, but this is Roche at least for NIP. Slander just died back. He's dead again. Big fight going for NIP. This is their game now. I don't think M5 can win anymore. And that might be it. Air will not grab Aegis. I don't know who's going to get it. I think it's 8 Mother, actually. Somebody has to grab Cheese. Enigma gets the Aegis, actually. 8 Mother gets the Cheese. But, yeah, you push down mid now. It's time to go if you're NIP. And they will force this game 3, it looks like. Or, that's what it's looking like right now. And another defusal now done for this time the Enchantress, so... Repel and Guardian Angel, not going to be a big factor anymore. Era is very, very, very patient about this. He's going to go out top. He's going to push this wave out quickly, make sure that they can't rat it, can't split push, and he'll bots in when he needs to. And bottom lane is getting pressured by 8 Mother and the rest of NIP now, so... Era will clear this group wave quickly. He'll probably bots bottom, or he might just split push now. He's going to go with his team now, and they're going to just try to take this game. And they will have Guardian Angel up, but with 2 Diffusal Blades, this is going to be a tough defense.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Glyphs available, tier 3 tower falling quickly. Slander's up in 20 seconds. If you're Era, you have buyback ready, you have an Aegis, you have Cheese in, it's time to go. Rack's bottom now completely naked. It's gone. The melee Rack's at least. The range Rack's dead as well. And 1 down, 2 sets to go. They'll rotate mid. It looks like they're backing up, actually. They're being very patient, very cautious. They'll probably push out mid quickly and then head back towards mid. Feels like all's over but the formalities now, and there's still a way. I think everyone from M5 has respawned, but I mean, we're talking about a heck of a fight here. Black Hole is now up for NIP. They have 2 Diffusals. They have a farmed 8 Mother. They have a farmed Enchantress. So even if Era gets, say, hexed up, even if they have the GA, there's still heroes they can bring down with right-click alone. Not to mention any sort of magic damage they have with Black Hole. A big clear of the creep wave with overwhelming odds, but Era doesn't seem to mind. He's going to go straight in. Tier 3 tower getting assaulted. Manta style, he's got to save for a bit later. Blank duel, and this might be it. Era's going to get caught. Purification, he's not dead. He finally goes down. Slander gets the kill. Guardian Angel going. Era buys back immediately, and with no duel, this is tough. They've lost Seal Kid. The Super Ward's on the backside. Black Hole, not used yet. They blow up Necromon. Era just gets to work with his BKB. He's going to clear up these Serpent Wards as well. On the backside, they catch out PGG. Ghost Scepter's up. Blink Dagger in 1. Can blink to the high ground and will. But buyback from Necromon. NIP, they might wait. Cheese and Aegis still available, I believe. 8 Mother has not used Cheese. And Aegis is still there for innocent fans. So still they have Black Hole. BKB is down for 38 seconds for the anti-mage. Slander has duel in 8. But I don't think they're not gonna bait him in anymore. He's the one hero that you have to take down from 5-8. Orchidon to Yodason fan. ZXC jumping in. Duel might go. It does onto 8 Mother, and he gets Euls. There's the Aegis now done. 8 Mother probably is going to be able to get his Cheese off here. He does. He survives. Now here comes Era. He pops the black hole coming up from Jonas and Fam. Now the right click from Era. The cleave is up. Necromon is going to die back. ZXC is forced to buy out. And that is going to be it. It looks like set of racks have been now exposed. They're going to fall. Very solid fight coming out from NIP. Very solid game in general. ZXC is going to shadow dance. Jonas and Fan taking some right click. He gets bashed up, but they can't kill him in time. Abyssal onto ZXC. He dies back. Screen the last to live. He's going to TP out. GG called. We're going to game 3. Couldn't have it any other way for our last series to decide who goes to Dota PIT Season 3. NIP, the favorites in this matchup. They'll move to game number 3. They had to work for this game. Oh, man. What a series coming out. NIP, though, they take the game. Game number 3 is going to come up in just a moment. Without further ado, we're going to take